Parents, it's high time we step up our counsel to our young people. I'm speaking specifically of the Nolan Wells case and other cases like these where young people go out in group and lose their life. We tell our children, not even we, but you tell your children to stay with the group. And that is good advice and well. But the truth is, sometimes the danger is in the group. And we have to teach our children to recognize discomfort and to recognize danger that is lurking within the same group and the same set of friends that they think they have. We have to tell our children in no uncertain terms that you are responsible for you. You are responsible to bring your behind home safe and sound. You understand? Don't let anybody call me and tell me to pick up your body or your body is gone somewhere. Or else I will be going to jail. I cut out that part. That part is personal. This is no joke. We have to tell our children to call mommy. If you see something, if something is happening, no matter where you are, call mommy, call daddy. We will come and get you. We parents, we can move mountains. Tell them, and that is biblical. So don't come to at me in the comments to say, "Oh, the Bible said if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, move." And I know that parents can do far more than children think that they can do. When the time is right and energy and whatever, they find it and they move things to go for their children. And so tell them if you feel any sort of way, call mommy, call daddy, we'll come and get you. No matter where you are, no matter what you have done, call us. Now, here's the reason I'm saying that the group thing don't work all the time. Let me share a personal experience. When I was about 9 years old, my mother used to take us to the beach like every year. She and her cousin and her cousin's children, and the beach would be full on the holiday. I can't swim, and I remember there was a big truck tire in the sea, many tires, and the girls would go on top of the tire, and the boys would roll the tire way out in the deep. And at about further than where my mother would have wanted me to go, I was past that point. And I got about 100 promptings to get off the tire and go back to where, or the safe zone. And I didn't because I'm 9, I want to fit in, I'm telling them to stop, and I don't want anybody to think I'm coward. But I was really uncomfortable because I can't swim and I'm terrified of that deep sea. And I remember the tire kept going and the girls keep turning and the tire kept going. And at one point when I keep telling stop, stop, nobody's stopping, everybody enjoying themselves, I say, you know what? I'm responsible for me. And if I die out here, my mother is going to kill me again. No understand. No understand. 80s and 90s parents, Caribbean parents, no understand that. So because I didn't want to die 2 times, I said, you know what? Let me jump off of this tire. When I finally got the courage and I jumped off the tire, I couldn't touch the bottom of the ocean. I had to tiptoe, it covered my head, but I quickly moved and I was able to level and go and walk back to the safe zone. If I had spent a minute more on the tire and something happened that we had to jump off, I would be in trouble. And I tell you, my mother would have it with me. Let me tell you something. You see, when I was growing up with my son was growing up. One of the things I did, I didn't waste any opportunity to tell him or to share life lessons with him. If I'm watching a movie and something happens in the movie and I realize it's a life lesson, I pause the movie and I say, you see what happened there? Make sure X, Y, and Z. If somebody comes to the house and they're fixing something, and after they leave and they said something while they were here and it wasn't right or something, I say, you see what he did? We don't do that. That is not our standard. Everything, if a fly move or a leaf move, and I see a lesson in it, I told him about it. Never allow anybody to open my drink for you. You're a man. You understand? You open your drink. Don't allow your best friend to bring any drink, come and give you. You don't have to eat anything, everything that is offered to you. You are responsible for you. I used to tell him, if a girl asks you to follow her to the restroom, the bathroom, don't go. Look here. You call me crazy. Don't go. Or I said, if you are going, make sure you get other persons to go with you. Witness. I don't want to hear anything. And sometimes, honestly, looking back, I think I was quite strict. But if you saw my son, if you see my son, you recognize that, even though he was a good boy, all the lessons that I had to tell him, some of them never necessary, but me still do it. And so you have to ensure that you teach your children. Don't be afraid to talk to them. Tell them. I don't think that young people have the capacity to understand the dangers that are lurking around them. And tell them, you know what you need to do? You see, even with this case and other cases, you need to get your teenagers and your young children and analyze the case. This is what happened. Because many times when things happen, the friends who are supposed to be friends, they're not talking, they're tight-lipped because nobody wants to get in trouble. It's just you and your dead child. We have to talk it like how it is. It is real. And the truth is that a lot of young people, they do not understand the dangers that are lurking. And so when things happen, everybody just go mad in yard and nobody business about anybody. And you have to be grieving. So look at your child this evening and say, look here, you want mommy to go to jail? But not really a tough parenting. So I tell you, hey, you want daddy to go to jail? You want me to go to jail and prison and sit down in there for the rest of my life? And people say, how that? Make you don't come home alive. If you don't get it, you don't get it. It's hard. And I'm praying for those parents who have lost, and the community that have lost that young man. And I'm just praying that we, as parents and young people, that we be more responsible and to teach our children that they are responsible for themselves. A lot of these young people don't know about village. There's no loyalty and dedication like what was there in the 80s and 90s. People don't have that. It's me, myself, and I. You understand? So even though you tell them to look out for each other and to look out, but make sure that ultimately you are responsible for you. So if you feel uncomfortable, if something is not going as planned, don't be afraid to call mommy and daddy, and we will come and get you. And send us the information. Tell us what is happening. I am tired of seeing young people going out and their bodies coming in, and parents on the news crying, and people are tight-lipped on what happened to their children. I'm just tired, and I'm hoping that this is the last that we will see of this. I'm upset, I'm angry, I'm tired, but parents, be frank with your children. Tell them about the dangers out there. There's evil in this world, and evil is looking for the easiest target. Don't be afraid to walk alone. The Bible said, broad is the road that leads to destruction. Right? I remember one time my son was growing up, I said, oh, you love lock up in the room, so. I'm just tired of seeing it.